So the next topic what I have to discuss, the most valuable concept for interview room, even for day-to-day coding. The next very important topic, very hot topic for interview room, even for coding. So the next topic what we have to discuss, whoops concept, right? Okay, whoops, keep submitting. Whoops concept. So what things I have to talk related to this whoops concept? Just observe the first few concepts are a bit theoretical concepts, but anyway you people should aware. The first topic I will take care, data hiding, first one. The second topic we have to talk about abstraction. The second topic, abstraction. Third topic we have to talk about encapsulation, abstraction, encapsulation. Next, the fourth one, tightly encapsulated class. Tightly encapsulated class. Fourth one, tightly encapsulated class. Okay, data hiding, abstraction, encapsulation, tightly encapsulated class. Okay, so up to these things whatever we discuss, I mean what is the agenda I just spell out, this one is something like a related module 1. All these things talks about, okay, encapsulation, security, like okay, data hiding, abstraction is a part of encapsulation only. Okay, this is module 1, something like. Now the next very important concept is a relationship. Are you getting? Is a relationship. So seems to be only one word, it is the big topic. Are you getting? Is a relationship. What is a? Is a relationship is also known as what? Inheritance. This one is nothing, module 2 itself, is a relationship. Now the third one has a relationship. Sir, it is also very commonly used relationship in Java. What is has a? Next, what is the advantage of has a relationship? Next, what is composition, aggregation? What is the difference, right? These are things we have to discuss under has a relationship, right? So next one, up to this, okay, a bit theoretical concepts, up to this whatever we have, a bit theoretical things. The next things what we have to discuss is method signature. So in the next session, I'm always going to use the word method signature. Method signature must be same, method signature must be different, like what is the method signature? So which thing is by default considered as method signature for a method? That part we have to discuss. And after completing method signature, okay, now the next major concept in the whoops, we have to talk about overloading. Are you getting? We have to talk about overloading, a big topic now. And then we have to talk about overriding. Overloading, overriding. Okay, so these are two under polymorphism concepts: encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Overloading, overriding. So within the overriding, method hiding, like there are several things we require to talk. Almost overriding is a matter of 4 hours concept. Overloading is a matter of 2.5 hour concept. Your major concepts are these. And after completing these things, now the next very important topics for you people, static control flow. Static control flow. Sir, if everything is static, in which order control flow is going to be happen? Static control flow. And then we should go for instance control flow. Sir, static control flow, instance control flow. And after completing these concepts, now the next very important major concept for you people, constructors. Do you know constructors is a matter of how much time I can spend on the constructors? Constructors is small concept or big concept? Oddly, how much time I can spend on constructors? just 1 hour or half an hour or 45 minutes live. So hardly it's a matter of 4 hours concept in the constructors. We are going to perform post-mortem like anything on this constructors concept. Next, how to create our own singleton classes. That part also we are going to discuss, because application area private constructor is a singleton classes. So this one is a very important concept, especially for the syntactical things. Okay, constructors. After constructor, we should go for coupling and then cohesion. So do you know, most of the people are going to tell, sir, can you tell what are OOPS features or OOPS concepts? Everyone talks about what? Encapsulation, inheritance and the polymorphism. Like these things only the people are going to use the word. But make sure, don't feel these are only the topics. These are only the topics related to OOPS. Coupling and cohesion is also part of OOPS only. Do you know, almost around 13 features are there for the OOPS. Coupling and cohesion also OOPS features, like inheritance, like encapsulation, like. But this coupling and cohesion is nothing but these are a bit high level advanced OOP features, right? Okay, this if you are talking about design patterns, if you are talking about frameworks level, then these words will come into the picture. Starts framework, supports, okay, cohesion, high cohesion, starts framework, supports loosely coupling. Are you getting that? Okay, this type of things are a bit advanced OOP features, like, but compulsory you people should have the basic idea on these topics. And then, so we are always going to use the word object typecasting. Sir, typecasting. Okay, this so is this typecasting is valid or not? When we should go for typecasting? What rules are there? That one hardly 1.5 hours we are going to spend on the typecasting. That's all. These are the, so total the topics what I am going to talk for you related to basic OOP features, right? Are you getting? But yeah, the first few concepts until these is nothing but theoretical things. Okay, make sure. But overloading and overriding, these topics are major concepts. Overloading and overriding, these topics are major concepts, right? And then static control flow, instance control flow. If everything is static, if everything is instance, in which order the things are going to be executed, that part is nothing but the most valuable concept. You people should, you are going to get several new things from this area, right? Okay, this and after that, even this topic also. So constructors concept, we are going to perform post-mortem like anything. Okay, this so this part also you people should have clear clarity. Any explanation is required about this one? Okay, that's all. Make sure you should aware about this is the agenda, right? Okay, can I have you to all these things, right? Okay, next keep subheading the first one. Keep subheading first one. Data hiding. The first small OOP feature theoretical concept anyway. Data hiding. Data hiding. Sir, can you tell what is the data hiding? What is the data hiding? Have you observed the word hiding of data? Hiding of data. Outside person can't access our internal data directly. Correct or not? Okay, this outside person can't access our internal data directly, or our internal data should not go out directly. Regarding should not go out directly after performing validation or after performing authentication to the right person only, we have to provide our internal data. Best example for you, sir, on the Gmail, I have Gmail account. Whenever I want to check my mail, open gmail.com. If I open gmail.com, immediately my inbox page won't come. First it will ask, provide your username and password. My username is Durga. Is nothing, my password is Durga. Like if I enter that, if these username and password are correct, then only I can able to see my account information, my inbox information, right? Sir, I want to check Chiranjeevi inbox or otherwise Pawan Kalyan mail inbox. I want to check, is it possible or not possible? Have you observed the word? It is not possible. Are you getting? Because even though we are valid we are having valid Gmail account, we can able to check our account information only. The other person account information we can't get. Are you getting that? Okay, simple. I have ATM card is there. I'm the valid customer of the bank. I'm the valid customer of the bank. Then I can go to the ATM center and I will swipe the card, enter PIN number, check balance. I can able to check my account balance is 25,000. Like I can able to check. Can I check Chiranjeevi account balance or Pawan Kalyan account balance? No. Even I'm the valid customer of the bank, but it's not possible because I'm not having access permissions to access that information. Are you getting? Right person after validation only he has to get our internal data. Are you getting? Our internal data should not go out directly, or outside person can't access our internal data directly. Sir, I want data. Then you have to call a method. Are you getting? Sir, I want data. Get my details. Get my inbox information. I have to call you a method. That method is going to check. So it is going to validate. Boss, please enter your PIN number, or please enter your username and password. Yes, I entered username and password. Then so our system is going to validate whether this person is the correct or not. If this person is the correct, then provide information, right? So outside person can't access our internal data directly, correct or not? After validation only, after authentication only, outside person can able to get. This a beautiful WOOP feature is nothing but data hiding. Is it clear for all of you? Have you observed about data hiding of our data? Outside person should not access our data directly, or our internal data should not go out directly, is the concept of data hiding. Clear for all of you? Okay, at this point. At the point, well, data hiding, outside person can't access, can't access our internal data directly. Outside person can't access our internal data directly. Our internal data directly. Our internal data directly. Or our internal data should not go out directly. Or our internal data should not go out directly. Our internal data should not go out directly. Should not go out directly. This a WOOP feature. This WOOP feature is nothing but. This WOOP feature is nothing but. This WOOP feature is nothing but data hiding. Is nothing but data hiding. This WOOP feature is nothing but data hiding. Okay, well, now my conclusion here is, so okay, outside person can't access our internal data directly, or our internal data should not go out directly. Can you give an example for this? After validation only, outside person has to access our data. Is nothing but like, okay, so right person has to access our data. Our internal data should not be misused. Are you getting right? And after validation or authentication, any word you can use. After validation or authentication, outside person can access our internal data. After authentication, validation or authentication, outside person can access our internal data. For example, give example 1. After providing proper username and password, we can able to access our Gmail information, our Gmail inbox information, inbox information. Next example 2. Example 2. Example. Even though we are valid customer of the bank, even though we are valid customer of the bank, even though we are valid customer of the bank, even though we are valid customer of the bank, we can, even though we are valid customer of the bank, we can able to access our account information. We can able to access our account information, and we can't access others account information, and we can't access others account information, and we can't access others account information, we can't access others account information. Okay, that's all. Are you able to understand that? Okay, this is so after authentication only we can able to access our account information. Is nothing but of course. So can I check Chiranjeevi account balance or Pawan Kalyan account balance? No such type of terminology, because we can able to check our account information only. This thing is data hiding. Are you getting that? How we can achieve data hiding? What is the advantage of data hiding? So can you tell how we can achieve data hiding? Outside person can't access our internal data directly. How we can achieve programmatically? Simple Anna. Every data member recommended to declare private. If it is a private, is it possible to access outside person? No. So our internal data should not go out directly. Then how access? He will call get balance method. He will call some method. Within that method I will validate. Once the validation complete is the right person, then provide our data. Through methods we can provide our data directly, outside person can't access. Are you getting that? By declaring data variable as a private, by declaring every variable as a private, we can implement or we can achieve data hiding. Best example, I have one account is there, public class account, now private, public class account private double balance, dot like. Have you observed? By declaring data variable as a private, we can achieve data hiding. Are you getting? Sir, if it is a private, outside person can't access, then how we can access? Are you getting? He required our data, how he can access? Simple, he can ask public double get balance, get balance. Within the get balance method, I can perform what? Validation. Boss, this person is a valid person. Yes, return balance. Like. Are you able to understand? Okay, this is. So after validation only, outside person can able to get our data directly. He can't get our internal data. Is it clear? By declaring data member or variable as a private, we can implement a data hiding. Is it clear for all of it? Okay, add. By declaring data member, by declaring data member as by declaring data member within bracket variable, data member is variable only. By declaring data member within bracket variable as private, we can achieve data hiding. Okay, so take this example, public class account, so private double balance, public class account private double balance, next public double get balance, Next, validation. I'm performing validation. If this person is the valid, then only provide access to. If this person is the valid, then provide access. Return balance like. Completed, right? Can I make sure you people should have clear clarity? Okay. Public class account, private double balance, public double get balance validation, return balance. Now the terminology is very, very clear for all of you, right? Okay. Now the next one, here see. Sir, can you tell what is the advantage if I can make this type of arrangement? Sir, after validation only, you can get our data. Is nothing but what advantage we are going to get? Security, biggest advantage. Wherever hiding is there. Sir, we are hiding something. What the reason is nothing but security. Are you getting that? We are hiding something is nothing but security. The biggest advantage of data hiding is we can achieve what? Security. So, boss, so I want to know Chiranjeevi account information. Simple word, if the secured, you can't access. You can access your account information, the other person account information we can't provide for you. The big advantage is nothing but security. Suppose assume bank person, a bank person, so there is some bank is there, the bank is going to, any person account information publicly the bank people are going to share. Yes boss, do you want Chiranjeevi account information? Yes, this is his username, this is the password, this is amount balance he has, these many transactions he did. So I'm ready to give this type of thing for any person. Is nothing but for any person account information I'm ready to share. Then how many people are going to open the account in that bank? No one is going to open. Are you getting that? So do you know? So in India these days is nothing but black money. Is nothing but these days black money they want to, government decided to bring back, but a number of security concerns. Swiss bank people may not, sir, you are not allowed to access this information. We can't provide this information to you. Is nothing but at bank level a number of restrictions are there. So if the Swiss bank people are ready to provide, boss, these many people so kept this much money in our bank, if the Swiss bank people are going to highlight directly through some website or somewhere, then anyone is going to keep money in the Swiss bank. Are you getting that? That is, so security. The biggest advantage is nothing but security. You can access your account information. You can't ask other account information, right? Are you able to understand? So the biggest advantage of data hiding is nothing but what? Security, right? Okay, at this point. The main advantage of data hiding is security. The main advantage of data hiding is security. That's all. Are you able to understand? Okay. So what is data hiding is nothing but like. So from this one small good programming practice I want to tell. Recommended modifier. Sir, highly recommended modifier for variables is private. Are you getting? Recommended modifier for variable is private. Is nothing but like, take a note. It is highly recommended to declare data member. Highly recommended to declare data member within bracket variable. Data member means variable. Highly recommended to declare data member within bracket variable as private. Do you know, in the C language, I hope the default modifier for variable is private. Are you getting? In C, default modifier for variable is nothing but private only by default. We are not like int x is equal to n. Which modifier is there for that int x is nothing but private. But in Java, default modifier is there. Are you getting? But recommended modifier for every data member declared as what? Private, right? Are you able to understand? So this is what data hiding. Okay, this is next. Keep subheading. Second one. Can I spell out what is the second feature we have to talk? Abstraction. Second one, we should have clear clarity. Abstraction. Okay. Can you tell what is abstraction? So first, first I will provide an abstract idea. First I will provide an abstract idea, and then I will talk about internal things. So what it means abstract idea? Outline. Regarding outline, central point. Sir, first I will overview. Central point I will explain, and then we will talk about internal things. Is nothing but what? Abstraction. What is the meaning of abstraction? An abstract idea is nothing but like abstract idea, which is not complete idea. At very top level information is sharing, but not complete information. Are you getting that? Okay, this is suppose how much property you have? Almost around 4 crores property is there. Is nothing but just one number is I'm telling. Can you please tell how these 4 crores property how you have? So is nothing man in the form of land, in the form of gold, in the form of money, in the form of deposits, like, or in the form of share. How many? If I'm talking about internal things, it is not abstraction. Are you getting? Just I'm telling, around 4 crores are there for me. Is nothing but like simple word. Okay, this is so at top level, highlighting the set of services what we are offering. Pass, these are the services what I'm going to offer for you, but I don't want to highlight internal implementation. Are you getting? Hide internal implementation and just highlight the set of services what we have is nothing but abstraction, right? Are you able to understand? Best example for you. I hope everyone in the classroom used at least once ATM card. Everyone in the classroom used at least once ATM card. Best example, you went to the ATM card. First what you have to do? Either swipe or insert. Both options are there. So swipe the card. After swiping the card, what you have to do? Enter PIN number 1 2 3 4. Enter PIN. And then what you have to choose? What you have to get? So screen, GI screen you are going to get. You want to check balance. You want to. Very common operation at ATM counter is withdraw operation. Withdraw, because most of the times we have how much account is there, not required to check account balance. Withdraw, click withdraw, then immediately it will ask how much money, 10,000 money. So whenever okay, from savings account or from current account? Savings account only. Next, do you want print receipt? Do you want print receipt? So yes, is nothing but like now the request is going to be processed just within a matter of 10 seconds. Now you will get the money. Correct, right? Now you will get the money. Once you got the money, so then card is going to be coming out and print receipt you are going to get. Then happily you can cross check and then coming out. This type of operation hundreds of times we did in our life. Regarding right? But now I have a number of doubts on this process. First doubt, whenever you swipe the card, internally what thing is happening? Just I swipe the card, what thing is happening? Being a programmer up to a certain level you can talk, man, you are not layman. Whenever I swipe the card, internally what thing is happening? Validation is happening. Sir, this card is a valid card or not? This card associated with which account? Is that account is there or not? Like it's going to check valid card or not, like. So it is going to read our card. There is one magnetic reader, code is there. It is going to read that and it's going to valid this card or not. It's going to check and associated account is there or not. Are you getting? Now my question is, sir, whenever we swipe the card, some validation is happening. That the validation is performing in the ATM terminal or otherwise, either request is going to send it to the server. Either request is going to send it to the server or only in the ATM machine only validation is going to be happen. The request should send it to the server. Now my question is, where that server is locating? And which request is triggering? Which request is triggering? Next, to which database it is going to communicate? Regarding to which database it is going to communicate? Is that database? What is the username and password of that database? Is nothing but like I want to aware this complete information. Is it possible to us? In which language that validation logic is implemented? We don't know that. Okay, next. Okay, well, now we entered PIN number 1 2 3 4. I entered PIN number. If I entered PIN number, internally validation is happening, authentication is happening. Sir, which database query triggering to the server? And the database server is locating where? Database server is locating where? Is nothing, I don't know. I don't know. Next up, whenever I enter the money 10,000 to withdraw, then which database query is triggering to the server? Or what thing is happening? What the logic is happening? So, you know, so in which programming language that logic is implemented? Is nothing, everything we don't know. Regarding that, we don't know. Sir, being end user, I know how to use this card. That's all. Internally, what thing is happening, how the functionality is implemented, not in our scope, I don't know. Okay, this is, suppose assume that you should aware, better to go to the bank. Some corporate bank, better to go to the bank. Once you entered into the bank, just on the right hand side, may I help you, like a help desk will be there. Most of the times it is may I help you. Very cute lady is going to sit there. Okay, go there. Madam, I have several doubts. Can you please clarify? Can you please clarify my doubts? Like you can ask her. Okay, why not, sir? Can you please tell? Like she is going to use a word. Then use a word, madam. Whenever I swipe ATM card in the ATM machine, internally what thing is happening? Then that lady is going to use very common words. Sir, validation, whether your card is valid or not, like it is going to check, sir. I know up to that, but in which language the code is implemented and to which server the request is triggering? Can you please explain internally what thing is happening? Like then automatically are faced with a big question mark face. Sir, being end user, being how to use, you know, you should aware, but internally how it is implemented, even I too don't know, or you too don't know. Like no ma'am, I want to know, you kept a big board, may I help you, can you please help on this? Is nothing but like if I so next whenever I entered PIN number, internally which database query triggering? That database is which database? Is it Oracle database, MySQL database, or DB2? Is nothing. Can you please explain all? Is nothing but like you kept a list of 20 doubts on the paper and gave. Ma'am, can you please answer for all? Then automatically that lady is going to use one word. Sir, can you please wait 2 minutes? She will go inside and she will make a phone call to 100 saying, or she will update to the project manager or to branch manager saying, someone came, he is asking this type of internal information. Maybe he is a hacker. Maybe he is a hacker. Can you please intimate to the policeman like 100? Within few minutes, the policeman is going to come and they will answer whatever the queries we require. Are you getting that? Okay, this make sure. So why we are not getting that information? Being end user, what is the use? Are you getting? Being end user, you have to know how to use that card. Are you getting? How to use that card? We are not responsible to aware internally how it is implemented. Are you getting? Hiding internal implementation. Just highlight the set of services what we are offering is the concept of abstraction. Are you getting that? Just highlight, boss, and through this ATM GUI screen, through this ATM, these services you are going to get. Withdraw service you will get. Check a balance you will get. Statement you will get submit. Is nothing but like these services you can able to get. So just highlight the set of services without highlighting internal implementation. Hide internal implementation and highlight the set of services what we are offering is the concept of abstraction. Are you able to understand that? What is abstraction? Hide internal implementation and just highlight the set of services what we are offering is the concept of what? Abstraction, right? Now that analogy is very clear at this point. At the point, well, hiding internal implementation, hiding internal implementation, and just highlight the set of services what we are offering, and just highlight the set of services what we are offering, and just highlight the set of services what we are offering, is a concept of, is the concept of abstraction. Is the concept of abstraction. Is the concept of abstraction. Abstraction. Are you able to understand it? So what is the data hiding and what is abstraction? Is nothing but clear. Now, so here hide internal implementation, just highlight the set of services is the concept of what? Abstraction. Sir, can you please give an example for abstraction? Simple. Through ATM GUI screen. Sir, ATM GUI screen. ATM GUI screen. Bank people are highlighting the set of services what they are offering. Can you tell what services they will offer? Withdraw. Next and after that, these days, do you know, deposit option is also there. Are you getting? Deposit option is also there. ICICI Bank ATM got one award. I'm not sure what is the name of that award. One award because of several features in the ATM. Do you know, every ATM itself is a small bank counter. Are you getting? Because now through ATM we can able to get almost all services whatever you can get from the bank. Are you getting? That's why. So some enhanced features ATM, ICICI ATM got one award, international award, because of several services what they are offering. Okay. So withdraw, deposit you can. Next and after that, any other check balance or balance inquiry. Next and after that, mini statement dot is nothing but like. So through bank ATM GUI screen, bank people are highlighting the set of services what they are offering without highlighting internal implementation. Correct or not? Sir, whenever I click check balance, internally what thing is happening? I don't know. What functionality you are getting? Boss, I'm getting my account balance, how much? Isn't it? What functionality, what use, what utility you are getting, up to that I can tell, but internally how it is implemented is nothing but I don't know. Are you able to understand? So this is what is the best example of abstraction, okay, at this point. Through ATM, through bank ATM GUI screen, example, through bank ATM GUI screen, through bank ATM GUI screen, bank people are highlighting, the set of services, bank people are highlighting the set of services, what they are offering, the set of services what they are offering. Bank people are highlighting the set of services what they are offering, without highlighting internal implementation, That's all. Are you able to understand that? Okay, this is. So what is abstraction? Clear for all of you that? Okay, this is. Sir, can you tell what are biggest advantages of abstraction, or what are various advantages of abstraction? If I am not going to highlight my internal implementation, just I am highlighting the set of services what we are offering. What is the advantage in this approach? The first advantage here is, say this one. Outside person doesn't aware our internal implementation. Correct or not? Outside person doesn't aware our internal implementation. That's why is nothing but that's why we can get what? Security, right? Correct or not? We can get security because outside person doesn't aware. Wherever hiding is there, the advantage is security, because outside person doesn't aware internally how it is implemented. That's why the biggest advantage what I am going to get is nothing but security. Clear for all of you that? Okay, this is. Now second advantage, listen this one. Sir, I developed this one. It's a happily providing service for the end user. Assume internally this concept I implemented by using Java language. Java language performance wise not good. Regarding performance wise not up to the mark. That's why what we did is, so tomorrow there is another new language came, Java language came. Java. Java language came. Is nothing but what I have to. So I want to replace this functionality with Java language functionality, because which is more enhanced than Java, like I want to replace. Without changing this GUI screen, internal implementation I am changing. Are you getting right? Now, is there any effect on the end user? End user is always going to communicate with through this GUI screen. But GUI screen is the same, but internal logic, internal implementation I want to change. Are you getting? Internal implementation I want to change. Then, so do you know here, is there any effect on the end user? No. Without affecting outside person, without affecting end user, we can able to perform any type of implementation internally. We can able to perform any type of changes in our internal implementation. That's why enhancement will become what? Easy. Are you getting? Enhancement will become easy. Make sure you people should aware. Sir, security we can achieve. Next and after that, enhancement will become easy for you. Okay, this is because we never going to highlight our internal implementation to the end user, right? Next, third advantage, end user point of view. Third advantage, to use ATM card, compulsory you should aware internal functionality also. Yes, how it is internal implemented, that code you can able to understand, then only you can use ATM card. If it is the case, how many people are going to use ATM cards? Are you getting? No one is going to use, because so to use ATM card, I have to aware how to use. Internally how it is implemented, not in my scope. Is nothing but abstraction improves easiness to use the system. Correct or not? Without knowing internal thing, happily I can able to use that card. Okay, this it improves easiness to use our system. Are you getting? Next, maintainability of the application is going to be improved, because sir, without affecting outside person, I can able to perform any type of changes internally. Maintenance will become very easy. Maintainability of the application will become is going to be improved. Are you able to understand? Even these many advantages are there, but highest important advantage of abstraction is nothing but what? Security rate. I hope you can aware. Okay, this is clear for all of you at this point. The main advantages of abstraction are first one, okay, we can achieve security because we are not highlighting, we can achieve security because we are not highlighting our internal implementation. Because we are not highlighting our internal implementation. Next, second one, without affecting outside person, we can able to perform any type of changes. In our internal system. And hence enhancement will become easy. And hence enhancement will become easy. And hence enhancement will become easy. Next, the third one, it improves maintainability of the application. It improves maintainability of the application. It improves maintainability of the application. Next up, fourth one. It improves easiness. It improves easiness to use our system. It improves easiness to use our system. It improves easiness to use our system. Okay, that's all. So now, by using which concept we can implement abstraction, or by using which concept, you know, by using GUI screens, GUI, what is that I? Interfaces. Are you getting GUI? So by using GUI screens means interfaces, and abstract classes. Partial abstraction if you want abstract class, full abstraction if you want interface concept. Are you getting? By using abstract classes and interfaces, happily we can able to implement what? The abstraction concept. Okay, add. By using interfaces and abstract classes, we can implement abstraction. We can implement abstraction. Okay, that's all. So are you able to understand that? Okay, this is, make sure you people should aware what is abstraction, and what is data hiding, like you people should aware. Is it clear, right? Okay, so that's all. This is what data hiding and abstraction we have. Okay, this is. Now the next concept what I am going to talk. Okay, very important. Keep subheading encapsulation. Okay, keep subheading encapsulation. Keep subheading encapsulation. Okay, make sure. So what is encapsulation? Have you observed the word? Can you define what is encapsulation? Because in our books somewhere you may refer. What is encapsulation? Ayo, correct. If you open any C++ book or any Java book, open Whoops concept, open encapsulation. You read encapsulation. What is nothing but the process of binding data and the corresponding behavior into a single unit. Encapsulate is nothing but like encapsulation. Just observe layman terminology first. You know, most of the people are getting these days getting cold, cough. Okay, majority of the people in our class. For the cold, to cure cold, which one is the best? Which capsule is the best? Cold act or some tablets, cold act. Like there are several capsules are there. If you observe, there is one capsule which is more colorful, and I hope it is the best thing. So which one? Cold act. Have you ever saw cold act, right? Cold act, like, do you know, this is something like okay, it's a capsule. Next, like this. Okay, in the, so here have you observed, is nothing but whatever the medicine is there is nothing but like colorful medicine. Almost all possible colors you can able to see here. A small is nothing but almost all possible colors. Almost all possible colors you can able to see. Are you getting that? Okay, this is. So now, do you know the medicine which is required to cure cold is nothing but is keeping inside a capsule. Are you getting right? It's a capsule keeping inside a capsule, and they will provide just like a capsule is nothing but. So the total thing which is required to cure the medicine wrapped with a capsule. Are you getting that? Now this one I can use the term, it is a capsule is nothing but line. So what is encapsulation? This capsulating is nothing but encapsulation. Best example here, which thing we keep inside a capsule? The medicine which is required to cure the cold we kept inside is nothing but the capsule is like. So the same thing Sir, I want a student information. Student data must be required and the student behavior must be required. I want to bind the data and the corresponding behavior, corresponding methods into a capsule. Is nothing but what? Encapsulation, right? So I am taking one class student. Just observe the word. Sir, here the medicine which is required to cure the cold, I am keeping inside a capsule. Is nothing but I am bounding inside a capsule. Now I have one class student is there. Sir, for the student there are several variables are required. Variables also known as data members. Correct or not? Data members. And so there may be a chance of some methods are required. Sir, for every student, what is the name, what is the age, what is the roll number, like we require several properties. Again, next for the student there are several methods are required, like get attendance, get marks, update marks is anathema. So this is data members and the methods of behavior. Behavior is nothing but what? Methods only. Methods. Okay, this is the process of binding data and the corresponding methods, data members and corresponding methods into a single unit is nothing but encapsulation, right? Are you able to see? Sir, in the normal capsule, which thing we kept inside? Which thing we kept inside is nothing but the medicine which is required. But in our Java class, which thing we kept inside? Data members and the corresponding behavior, theoretical thing. Anyway, the process of binding data members and the corresponding methods into a single unit is nothing but encapsulation. Every Java class is an example of encapsulation only, because everything in Java we can write within the class only. Are you getting? That's why every Java class itself is an example of encapsulation. Is it clear for all of you? Theoretically, just a bit practical I will explain anywhere. The process of binding data and the corresponding methods into a single unit is nothing but encapsulation, right? Are you able to understand up to this, right? First add this one. The process of binding data, the process of binding data and the corresponding methods, the process of binding data and the corresponding methods into a single unit. The process of binding data and the corresponding methods into a single unit is nothing but encapsulation. The process of binding data and the corresponding methods into a single unit is nothing but encapsulation. Are you able to understand that? Okay, this is so every Java class itself is an example of encapsulation, right? Okay, add example. Add class student, data members plus behavior is nothing but methods. Data members plus methods within bracket behavior. Data members plus methods. This thing is nothing but by default considered as what? Is encapsulation, right? Sir, I am binding data and the methods into a single unit is nothing but encapsulation. Better to take this one also. Just layman word. Completed, right? The process of binding data and the corresponding methods into a single unit is nothing but encapsulation, right? Sir, here technically observe this one. Okay, theoretically acceptable. Technically, if any component follows last two features, which two features we cover? First one, data hiding we cover. Second one, abstraction we cover. Now we are talking about what? Encapsulation. Don't feel encapsulation is something which is different. A combination of data hiding and abstraction is nothing but encapsulation. If any component follows data hiding plus abstraction. If any component follows data hiding and abstraction, which is nothing but encapsulation, right? Are you able to understand? If any component follows data hiding and abstraction, such type of component is said to be encapsulated component. Sir, can you explain with an example? So I will take care with one example so that you will get much clarity. First, add up to this. If any component follows data hiding. If any component follows data hiding and abstraction. If any component follows data hiding and abstraction. If any component follows data hiding and abstraction. Such type of component is said to be encapsulated component. Such type of component is said to be encapsulated component. Such a type of component is said to be encapsulated component. Okay, here this one. Encapsulation is equal to data hiding. Encapsulation is equal to data hiding plus abstraction. Data hiding plus abstraction. Okay, sir, can you explain with an example what is encapsulation? Can you explain with an example here? Just observe. Best example for you. Sir, I have one. I want to build one account class. Sir, here see, public class account. For every account, compulsory balance is there. Private double balance. Private double balance is nothing but like. Now public. So I want to know how much balance my account has. Then what we have to call? Which method, Anna? Get balance method. The return type of this method is double. Are you getting? Get balance method. Return type itself is nothing but a double. Return balance. Like return balance. But before returning the balance, compulsory what we have to do? We have to validate whether this person is the right person or not. Now you can take care validation, right? Next, similarly, sir, here I want to update my balance. Public void. What is the method? Set balance of double. Set balance of double balance. Now this here validate whether this person is the correct person or not. After validation, this dot balance is equal to balance we have to do. Okay, dot like I'm taking. Okay, like this. Now I can use the word, sir, it is encapsulated component. Are you getting? I can use the word, it is encapsulated component. Then, sir, where is data hiding and where is abstraction? You may ask, because if any component follows data hiding and abstraction, such type of component is said to be what? Encapsulated component. Sir, we can able to see data hiding because variable is private, outside person can't access. But where is abstraction? You may ask, sir, where is the abstraction? Simple. I don't want to highlight this code to the end user. What I will do? I will keep this one in my server and I will project one GUI screen to the end user. Are you getting? One GUI screen to the end user. Now welcome to D bank. Is there nothing but like I'm taking welcome to D bank. Like, sir, if you want to check a balance inquiry button I want to keep. Sir, balance inquiry button. Next, I want to update my balance. Is there nothing but update balance? Maybe withdraw operation or otherwise deposit operation like update operation. If this person, so have you observed, this one is a small GUI screen for the end user. I will highlight this GUI screen. If the end user click balance inquiry, internally this get balance method is going to execute. If end user is going to call update balance, internally set balance method is going to execute. Sir, end user role is just a click balance inquiry, click this one, internally which logic is implemented or in which language that logic is implemented, so end user don't know. Are you getting right? Okay, this is. So can I able to achieve abstraction or not? Data hiding and abstraction is nothing but what? Encapsulation. Outside person doesn't aware internally which method is calling, whether this code is implemented inside Java or .NET or otherwise some other language, end user don't know. End user aware only GUI screen and only buttons. If we click that button, internally something happening, your account balance is 1, 2, 3, 4 like. So whenever update balance, something happening, yes, your transaction processed successfully, like is going to get. But internally what thing is happening? Internally in which language that functionality is implemented, he doesn't aware that. Are you able to understand? This is nothing but what? Encapsulation, right? Okay, take this example. Public class account. Public class account. Take clearly this example. Private double balance. Private double balance. Next, a public double get balance. Public double get balance. Public double get balance. And here we have to perform what? Validation. Validation we require to perform under return balance. Validation, return balance like. Next, public void set balance of double balance. Set balance of double balance. And which code we have to take is validation code. Next, this dot balance is equal to balance. Completed, right? Okay, balance inquiry, update balance. Whenever we click balance inquiry, internally this one is going to be happen. Whenever we click update balance, public void set balance of double balance. So validation, this dot balance is equal to balance like. Completed, right? Validation logic like. So we are getting data hiding and abstraction, which is nothing but encapsulation of our services. I don't want to highlight directly to the end user via some interface concept, via some GUI screens. I want to highlight my set of services. Okay, so this is. Sir, can you tell what are the main advantages of encapsulation? Main advantages of encapsulation. The biggest advantage is what? Security. And it is nothing but abstraction and hiding, right? Data hiding, right? That's why enhancement will become easy. Next, and after that, it implements, it improves maintainability of the application. Next, the easiness to use our system, like okay, add the main advantages of encapsulation are. The main advantages of encapsulation are The main advantages of encapsulation are first one, we can achieve security. Second one, enhancement will become easy. Third one, it improves maintainability of the application. It improves maintainability of the application. Okay, that's all. Are you able to understand? Okay, this is. But now there is one very important loophole you should aware. Sir, if we want something, we should miss something. Or for every advantage, compulsory there should be some disadvantage is there. Sir, what is the advantage we are getting? Security. But what is the disadvantage we are going to get? Let me explain one or two examples. Observe carefully. I hope you people did online transfer, money online transfer at least one time. Okay. Suppose assume ICICI Bank I have. From that bank account, I want to transfer 10,000 rupees to my friend account. Okay, very common requirement like. Then what we have to do? So first enter user ID, password. Login, user ID and password. I entered user ID and password. Under then one-time password. Are you getting? Under then one-time password. Our mobile is going to get one-time password. We have to enter that password. Then automatically what will happen is, okay, it is good. So we can able to log in. So first user ID password. Second one is what? One-time password. Sir, funds transfer. Click that. Click funds transfer. Then whenever I click that, immediately it will check. It will check. Whenever I click transfer. So to which account? Add payee or confirm payee, like you are going to get. After that, how much amount you want? 10,000 rupees. Remarks related to job posting or something like. I am keeping remarks. And then, so it is going to ask transaction password. Regarding transaction password, now I have to enter transaction password. Transaction password completed. Submit. Whenever I click submit, then immediately it will ask, can you please enter 4 digits on your grid card or otherwise backside of ATM card. So these are 4 digits, can you please write? Isn't enter like it's going to ask. Now backside of ATM card numbers are there, 1 2 3 4 like I entered. After entering, yes, transaction processed successfully, like just to transfer 10,000 rupees. Minimum 5 to 10 minutes time I have to spend on the system, then only I can do that. Because how many levels of authentication? First, user ID password. Second one time password. Next, transaction password. Next, backside of ATM card 4 digits. Is nothing but like. How much time, how many 4 levels of security is there? Can you tell what is the biggest advantage of this approach, these many levels of checking? What is the advantage? Security. So biggest advantage is nothing but security. Right person only can able to perform transfer. Are you getting? So some X person, there is no chance of misuse. These many levels of security is nothing but like advantage feature only. Clear for all of you, right? One thing. But what is the main disadvantage in this approach? Time taking. So it's a, sir, I enter username and password. Please enter OTP. Is nothing but one-time password. I didn't get the password. But my class time is, so it's going to complete. What I have to do? So I will close the browser and then I will come out. After coming out, one-time password I am getting to my mobile. This type of thing is also there sometime. Then I can't perform operation at that time. Again, once again same. So the main advantage is security. The main disadvantage is it increases, it slows down execution, and the overall performance of the system is going to be down. Correct or not? Okay, this is second example. If you want a very layman example, assume, sir, for this room there are 4 doors are there. From any door the people can come and sit to accommodate all these 500 chairs. Assume 500 chairs are there. To accommodate all these 500 chairs, hardly 5 to 10 minutes time is enough. Are you getting? Some people can come from this door, some people can come from this door, from that door, from that door, from any door the people can come and they can sit. Then automatically hardly 5 to 10 minutes the people can come and sit and the class is going to start. But assume, according to police constraint, each and every student you have to check before entering into the class. Assume that. Then we have to close all the doors. Only one door we require to open. First whenever a student is coming, first he has to walk through metal detector. Are you getting? Once you enter, and then scanner must be required to check. And after that is nothing but then bags all these things keep outside and receipt must be required and then entered into the class. Are you getting? For one student, how much time we require to spend? Minimum 3 to 5 minutes we require to spend. Like 500 students are there, 500 into 5 minutes, how much time? 2500 minutes. 2500 minutes is nothing but how much time is required? Hardly 8 hours. How much time? 2500 means? No. How much time? Hardly. So hardly 4 to 5 hours, like 4 to 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours only for checking. Then the class is going to take only 1 hour class only. Are you getting? Is it a recommended or not recommended? Have you observed? The advantage in this approach is security. The problem in this approach is slows down execution, right? Are you getting? What is the biggest advantage of encapsulation, Anna? Security. What is the biggest drawback of encapsulation is it increases length of the code and slows down execution, right? Are you getting? Okay, at this point. The main advantage of encapsulation is the main advantage of encapsulation is we can achieve security. We can achieve security. But the main disadvantage of encapsulation is it increases length of the code. It increases length of the code and slows down execution. It increases length of the code and slows down execution. That's all. I hope that terminology is very clear for all of you. Okay, this is what is the advantage of encapsulation, what is the disadvantage of encapsulation. That's all. This is what is encapsulation word. Now keep summary. Tightly encapsulated class. Just a matter of another 5 minutes. Tightly encapsulated class. Tightly encapsulated class. Tightly encapsulated class. Okay, now what is tightly encapsulated class? Just observe this one. So simple. If we are giving very much importance for, okay, this is data hiding. Sir, I want to give very much importance for data hiding. Each and every variable of a class is a private. Are you getting? All variables are declared as a private. Such type of class is said to be tightly encapsulated class. Whether that class contain getter method or not, setter method or not, we are not required to check. Sir, each and every variable of that class declared as private or not. If each and every variable is a private, then so that a class is said to be tightly encapsulated class. Best example here, see, sir, I have public class account. Public class account, sir, here private double is nothing balance. Private double balance, like I'm taking, sir, I have public double get a balance is nothing but like return balance, like this I'm taking. Are you getting the point? Okay, this can you tell, make sure, is it tightly encapsulated class or not? Ayo, is it tightly encapsulated class or not? Yes, because only one checking. What is that checking, Anna? Each and every variable declared as a private or not. Are you getting? Each and every variable declared as a private or not. If each and every variable is a private, now this class is said to be is nothing but tightly encapsulated. Whether for this variable corresponding getter method is there or not, setter method is there or not, we are not required to check. Only one rule we have to check. What is that rule? Declare each and every variable as a private. Is it clear for all of you? Okay, at this point, a class is said to be, a class is said to be, a class is said to be tightly encapsulated. A class is said to be tightly encapsulated. A class is said to be tightly encapsulated if and only if a class is said to be tightly encapsulated if and only if each and every variable, if and only if each and every variable declared as, each and every variable declared as private. If and only if each and every variable declared as private. Next, whether class contains corresponding getter and setter methods or not. Whether class contains corresponding getter and setter methods or not. Whether class contains corresponding getter and setter methods or not. And whether these methods are declared as, and whether these methods are declared as public or not, and whether these methods are declared as public or not, these things we are not required to check. These things we are not required to check. We are not required to check. Okay, take this example. Public class account. Next, private double balance. Public class account, private double balance. Next, sir, variable is the private, that's all. Whether getter method is there or not, whether it is the public or not, we are not required to check. Public double get balance. Public double get balance. Like completed, right? That's all. These are various things what you people should aware, right? Okay, now let me go for another example. Here, see, take a question form. Which of the following classes are, question form, which of the following classes are tightly encapsulated? Which of the following classes are tightly encapsulated? Okay, here just observe. Sir, I am taking class A. Just have a look. Class A I am taking. This class A contain private int x is equal to 10. Private int x is equal to 10. Next, class B extends A, class B extends A, int y is equal to 20. Class B extends A into y is equal to 20. Next, class C extends B. Sorry, class C extends A only. Class C extends A. Now I am taking private int z is equal to 30, like I am taking. Are you getting total? How many classes are there? 3 classes. Class A, class B, class C. B the child of A, C the child of A. Is nothing but like total 3 classes are there. Can you tell which classes are tightly encapsulated and which are not? Class A tightly encapsulated or not? Class A tightly encapsulated because every variable is the private. Next, class B tightly encapsulated or not? No. What is the reason? Because non-private data is there. It is the default non-private data. Outside person can access this data directly. Is nothing. That's why it is not. What is about last one? Tightly encapsulated or not? Class C extends A. It is the child class of A. From A, every variable is the private, and here also every variable is the private. That's why is nothing but like. Are you getting? Take this example. Take clearly. If each and every variable declared as a private, then automatically it is tightly encapsulated. Whether class contains so getter method, setter method or not, and whether these methods are public or not, these things we are not required to check. These things we are not required to check. I hope is that clear for you. Next, private int x is equal to 10, int y is equal to 20. Next, private int z is equal to 30. Like, can I complete it right? Okay. Next one. I hope the terminology is clear. Next, better to go for one more example. Which of the following classes are tightly encapsulated? Which of the following classes are tightly encapsulated? Which of the following classes are tightly encapsulated? Encapsulated. Okay. Very simple. Here see this one. Which of the following classes are tightly encapsulated? Okay. Here I am taking class A. Sir, int x is equal to 10. Class A, int x is equal to 10. Next, class B extends A. Class B extends A. Int is equal to 20. Class B extends A into y is equal to 20. Class C, one minute. This is private into y is equal to 20. Class C extends B. Class C extends B. Private int z is equal to 30. Private int z is equal to 30 like. So first one, second, third. Can you tell among these which classes are tightly encapsulated and which are not? Which classes are tightly encapsulated? Can you tell what the first one? First one is no. Second one? No, because it is the child of A, non-private data by default available. That's why no, not tightly encapsulated. Can you tell what about this one? No, because this non-private data by default available here. This non-private data by default available here. That's why this one is nothing but no. Are you getting? Now from this example, do you have any conclusion? By seeing this one, is there any conclusion? Correct. If the parent class is not tightly encapsulated, then no child class is tightly encapsulated, because parent class non-private data by default available to every child. Okay, take this example first. Take clearly. Class A, int x is equal to 10. Next, class B extends A, private int y is equal to 20. Next, class C extends B. Class C extends B, private int z is equal to 30. Private int z is equal to 30. Like, are you able to understand it? Okay, at the point, at the theory. Yeah, take a note. If the parent class is not tightly encapsulated, if the parent class is not tightly encapsulated, then no child class is, if the parent class is not tightly encapsulated, then no child class is tightly encapsulated. Then no child class is tightly encapsulated. No child class is tightly encapsulated. That's all. Are you getting the point, right? This total thing, a small theoretical thing, is module 1. Okay, so data hiding, abstraction, encapsulation, tightly encapsulated class. These things talks about only one word. What is that word? Is security. That's all. Security is the biggest advantage. These WOOP features are going to work for security, right? In the next session, we will talk about easier relationship, inheritance concept, what loopholes are there. That part I will discuss. Okay, anyway.